I can't knock him because he's made a 60-yard run to get there, but then we need that little bit of quality when we get in those areas. It's not just Philip who blew his chances. It was 1 or 2, 3 possibly that were guilty of doing it. And ultimately, again, that second goal has cost us because at the other end, to be fair to Harrogate, the second half they came at us a lot more. And give them credit. We always sit here and we've said, well, it's our fault, or give credit to the team. And then, they weathered us for the first 10 of the second half again, and then came into it. And 2 of our goals were so sloppy. There was a lack of communication, and he was just let a ball go. Dan Withers let a ball go. He's got a call from Kyle May, which is the wrong shout, and that's the second goal gone in. And then the third one comes really quickly, and it's game over.
Yeah, Harrogate, they didn't, once they got the 3 goals, as we said, they changed the whole aspect of the game, and they looked a decent side after that, didn't they?
Yeah, but anybody can be a decent side, 3-1 up. We looked at an outstanding team, 4-1 against Colwyn Bay, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's just the scenario and the mental side of conceding and scoring goals. It psychologically lifts or it destroys you, and that's been our season really. Not got in that second one to pull away from teams when we've been on top and warranted a second goal and not got it, and then cheap onto it at the other end.
You got some new lads in the midfield there, Tom Manship, Joe McGee and Joe Grinnell, all relatively new to the side. How do you think they went? I thought they did particularly well for that first hour.
Yeah, so from a point of view of, he's making a debut again tonight, Manship, Joe's second game, it was tough, so from them 3, their point of view, I thought they did very well for them 60 minutes, possibly. I could have made a change to 2-1 and slowed it down, but the goals came so quick together that it was difficult to say, well, he's tiring or his legs have gone a little bit. But yeah, I was reasonably pleased with the 3 of them again. McGee got in great areas first half, and he backed up really well solidly by the 2 behind them. They made great decisions. I think possibly in that spell where they went 2-1 up, we made some poor decisions in midfield. We tried to flick around corners rather than just putting it into areas that would cause Harrogate problems, because we looked like we were going to get that second one. If we'd have just kept it at 2-1, it would have been a little bit tighter. But they have the tails up, and they've got good players. Like you just said, they've made some decent substitutions, and they've got a good squad of players. So hands up to them. They've been able to build a decent squad, and they've got a decent pocket of money behind them. So it was going to be a tough evening, but we've come away thinking if only again.
People listening to home will think, well, 3-1, well beaten. But I thought for the first hour we played as well as we've done in a lot of the games so far.
Yeah, I agree. It is difficult for the fans listening in now, because me and you have sat here a few times this season and said the result doesn't justify the performance, and like you say, for 65 minutes I think we were probably the better team, and then our lack of possibly mental strength has cost us. The first one goes in and the second one quite quick, and then we've got to, as a team, just nail it for 5 minutes and not concede another. That keeps you in the game then, but the other one came so quickly again, as I say, but we could have gone through and scored straight on the kick-off. Phil McCluskey was clean through. Johnny Wright has a header cleared off the line. We hit the crossbar in that spell as well. So fine margins, but unfortunately at times against the better teams, which Harrogate ultimately will be in, I presume, in the top 8. I think with the games they've got in hand and the way they're going about the job at the moment. If you don't take chances against the best teams, you're ultimately going to get punished.
Back at home on Saturday, Oxford City, that would be, well, they're all tough, aren't they now, yeah. But it's a tough game on, and we've got to put the record straight there. They've beat us down there rather heavily, and one of our poorest performances, I thought, down at Oxford.
Yeah, but we don't look to months back. We've got to think about what our last 2-3 performances, and okay, we scraped a team together against Gainsborough. The last 2 performances, one victory and defeat, the performances for an hour, a full game and 65 minutes have been outstanding. So we've got to look at positives and take the game to Oxford. Be mindful that we've got to make the correct decisions in our back line and try and keep a clean sheet as long as possible, and hope that we take our chances. So performance-wise, I thought work ethic throughout the team absolutely outstanding again, and they sat there disappointed, and football's a horrible game, but I said before the kick-off that it was going to be a tougher evening, and we couldn't all sit here pretending that we were good after one performance. We've got to keep battling on and pick the points up as quick as possible. I can't ask any more from them. It's just individual errors at both ends that cost them. If you get to take a chance, Darren, thanks very much indeed.